Hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Alexandru Krejman, and I'm the product manager of productivity activities from UiPath. In this video, I'm going to show why we need a new scope in UiPath activities, and this is the Gmail settings basics, and why this helps us and all together to have a better integration and a better platform. So um, we will need a new scope called gmail.settings.basic for the purpose of creating 3 new UiPath activities: turn on automatic replies, turn off automatic replies, and get automatic replies status. This is to be able to manage user Gmail out of office from UiPath activities. Therefore, the user will be able to use our activities to set his own um, out of office settings in Gmail, or his company will be able to create for him some automation to manage those settings. Which are the use cases that we try to do are for the following four and some others adjacent to those. So when a user goes on holiday, we need to automatically set the out of office for the user in multiple applications. This includes Gmail, other systems like Salesforce, Workday, and so on. We have integrations with all of them, and we need to have an automation to set the out of office in all those systems. This is what the user wants. So among those applications, he also wants to configure his Gmail settings as out of office. Next, when he comes back from holiday, he needs to turn off all those out of office statuses in those systems. That's including also Gmail. I know in Gmail you have a setting that it will be turned off at a specific date. True, but what happens if the user comes back earlier? He also needs to turn off the out of office on those systems, including Gmail, right? And then it's another very important use case where user wants various different behaviors while he's out of office. One of those examples are that while he's out of office, he wants to either reject all the meetings that he receives, or he wants to still participate to some of them. So he needs to filter them and accept as tentative the meetings or all the meetings. Therefore, we need through the activities to be able to verify the settings, the user out of office settings, so to know if he's or not out of office. When it comes to value or why we need this, right now, we have over 600 big enterprise customers that are on Google Workspace and uh, are using UiPath to automate their platform. So they run from our telemetry. They run over 2.2 million automations jobs every month. And we have quite a few that requested us to provide capabilities for Gmail settings. A lot of them, they want to manage their out of office for their users. So therefore, they requested that in our UiPath public app to be able to use to have those settings, so to be able to automate the out of office. This, in the end, can bring over 150,000 US dollars value every year to our customers and us together, starting with probably the first year. In the end, why this is valuable? Because it will improve the stickiness of UiPath together with Google Workspace. Now, that I summarized why we need and how we need, let me show you how actually it looks like and how it is the experience to configure a new UiPath public app as for the user. In this sense, we have an application called a product called Integration Service, where we keep the connections for all my applications. So now, as a user, this is managed by every user in a company or by their admins, depending on how they want. So here, in order to be able to use the UiPath activities, me as an employee, I will need to add a new connection. And in our case, we'll add a new Google Drive, Google Gmail connection. That will prompt the user to authenticate with his Google account and give access to the UiPath public app on his account using the OAuth mechanism. So therefore, the UiPath app will be a delegated app, and will impersonate this respective user. So I'm going to connect using the our dev account, and it will ask, hey, which are the services that we want to give access to. Those are the 5 services. And also, we have this prompt for making sure to trust UiPath for the Gmail. I'm going to press OK. And now I'm making the authentication for the Gmail. Those connections can be used further on into our activities in order to create to run an action. So, for example, I can send an email. This is UiPath Studio, where every user or the COE, the admins, are able to configure the automations for the users. So therefore, here at the top, I need to set up which is the connection that I want to use, and then here it's the activity that I'm going to fill in. That's why we need also for the turn on and turn off automatic replies. Unfortunately, it is not going to work for turn off and turn on automatic replies because we don't have this scope Gmail settings basic. This is what we need in order to have that as well. But until then, let me show you how those can work with the customer app, not with the our UiPath app. So to give you an example how those look like. So there are gonna be 2 activities that will set up the automatic replies for the user with a start date and a subject, the message. And also if he wants to send the replies outside the user organization or only to the contacts. And also he will be able to turn off the automatic replies. That's all. I hope those information were valuable, and those represents why we need to have the the Gmail settings allowed and approved by you in our UiPath app in order for our clients, our joint clients, to be able to manage the settings of out of office through UiPath and automate this together. Thank you very much.